sports. It's in the game.
And ready for action. The date has been marked on calendars for months now, and the stage is set here in the Spanish capital for the UEFA Champions League final. Hello everyone, I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary as always by Lee Dixon, and we're just minutes away from kickoff here at the Estadio Metropolitano. It's Atletico Madrid up against Club Brugge.
Well, we started with 32 teams, Derek. Seems like an eternity ago. Now we're down to the best two. I've not played in Champions League final. I surely wish I was playing tonight. Turn the clock back and let me run out there, please.
Here are the starters for Atletico. Jan Oblak gets the nod in goal. Diego Godin plays alongside Jose Maria Jimenez in central defence. And the strike partnership, Antoine Griezmann plays alongside Diego Costa. There was definitely a need for a new Atletico Madrid stadium, and they've got a new ground here in the eastern part of the capital, the Metropolitano, and it's brilliantly.
It is. I was lucky enough to go to the Calderon. I love that stadium. Very old, as you said, and literally falling down. So they needed a new home, and they've done a great job with this one.
So here is the lineup. Wing-backs are important in this setup. Did you enjoy your experience of playing at wing-back, Lee?
Not at all under Bruce Rock. It's a very, very demanding role, as we can see. The full-backs are exposed both offensively and defensively. Lots of support inside them, but going forward, they need to try and get the ball into the box for the two up front.
Terrific block there. And a corner for Atletico. Well, he's given us away. space. It is a fruitful forward run. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Now he must favour the cross. Perfect example of how to put in a tackle, and a corner will be next. And a short corner is the preferred option here. Well, he was being pursued furiously. The effort, though, nothing to write home about, really.
No, I think you give the credit to the defender there. Just put him off balance.
Now Griezmann. Here now is Diego Costa! And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Felipe Luis. Now Godin. Now Griezmann. Diego Costa. Staunch rearguard action. In possession, Vossen. The ball with Van Aken. Lemar. And here now is Diego Costa. Let's see what he has in store for them. Rodri. Couldn't keep it. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Well, the counter chance was there, but no more. Now Godin. Griezmann. Now Juanfran. It's with Saul. Koke. You know, they might be nicknamed Los Colchoneros, the mattress makers, but Atletico are certainly not here at the final to have a good rest. 3 times before finalists, and they want to make this opportunity count, Lee.
Absolutely, and that's something to do with the red and white kit, I might add, isn't it?
Yes.
just checking.
Just to clarify.
Yeah, forever the bridesmaid, and I think when you get to so many finals and you don't quite get over the line, boils down to belief.
And a pretty straightforward stop for the goalkeeper there.
Yeah, weak shot, straight at him, no problem for the goalie.
Atletico's European story is a compelling one. I remember, Lee, as a young boy, watching Atletico in the final of the old European Cup, losing to Bayern after a replay that was staged 2 days after the initial final.
Well, exactly. They have got a rich past, and certainly moving forward, Atletico Madrid will always look at the Champions League and expect to progress to the latter stages. Under the shadow of Real Madrid, yes, but they don't have to create a shadow for themselves as well.
Wesley, and on the basis of that effort, quite clearly, he's not wearing his shooting boots at the moment.
Well, it was a strong effort, used his laces, but screwed it well off target.
Understandable that we want to go in depth on Antoine Griezmann. Lee, what sort of performance do you expect us? And passing with a velvet touch. Crossed into the penalty area. Oh, in it goes! The opening goal in the UEFA Champions League final.
Well, you will concede less goals if you stop the crosses. On this occasion, they don't, and they pay the ultimate penalty. The ball's in the back of the net. Stop the cross.
Let's have another view of that goal. The opening goal of the game then. This is Diego Costa. Jimenez. Now Godin. Rodri. Atletico have given it away. Safe pair of hands, did his job. And it Across the touchline, so a throw in here. Limbomb. Densville. It's with Nakamba. Pass lacking precision, too strong. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Godin. Felipe Luis. And here's Lamar. And given away by Atletico. Koke with it. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Ruud Vormer. Van Aken now. On the ball, Mitrovic. The ball with Van Aken. Coles. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it helps the opposition. Saul. Diego Costa. Now Coles with it. The ball with Van Aken. Read it superbly to take back possession. Limbomb. In possession, Fossen. Limbomb. Crossing possibilities. Just wanted to get it out of there. Marvellous Nakamba. Good tackle. Now Griezmann. And given away by Atletico. And options in the centre. Not really the ideal clearance. Coles. And a good-looking ball. Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
And firing it into the area. Clattered away. Here's Stefano Densville. Jelle Fossen. Van Aken. Nothing wrong with that idea. Limbomb. Going for power there, but just too much elevation on the shot lead.
Yeah, over the bar, Derek, with pace. He's a little unlucky.
Limbomb. Jelle Fossen. Limbomb. Cutting infield here. Back from the byline. And a goal!
Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Well, let's take another look at that goal, shall we? So 2-0 now. Koke. Atletico have given us away. And it's with Diego Costa. You certainly can't fault them for trying as they keep the pressure on.
Well, speculative. Worth an effort. 2 goals down, why not?
The ball with Van Aken. Limbomb. Wesley. The cross is on. Attending to his defensive chores. Coles. Oh, a special save from Jan Oblak.
Oblak, Oblak, what a save that is!
And it's gone behind for the corner. Over it comes, and you need your defender to take charge. Job done, ball one. Here's Stefano Densville. Mitrovic. Will there be a tangible end product? It is a fruitful forward run. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Control under pressure. Losing possession a bit easily. Limbombe has it. He's in control of the situation. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Limbombe. Oblak, truly magnificent goalkeeping.
That's what he's paid for. Keep the ball out of the net. No one does it better.
Favoured a short one here. Teammate in support. The object of the exercise is to keep them out. A concession of a corner here. So the corner played into the box. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. Now he must favour the cross. No-nonsense clearance. Former. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Former. The ball with Van Aken. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Now just couldn't keep himself onside. And given away. Mitrovic. Ruud Former. In possession, Fossen. Carrying a genuine threat here. Manoeuvring his way forward. And attempting the through ball. And that's a corner. He's driven in the corner. Saved with ease by Jan Oblak. They've given it away. Diego Costa. And it's with Diego Costa. Atletico have the corner. Now, what can he do here? He's taken on the shots, but he's failed to beat the goalkeeper from there, Lee.
Well, it was well worth the effort, but well off target.
Rude former. Marvellous Nakamba. Limbomb. Well, it might still work out for them. Attending to his defensive chores. The cross is on. He's going forward well here. And cleared away. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Mitrovic. On the ball, Mitrovic. They've given it away. And here now. And it's with Diego Costa. Atletico's corner. Corner kick from Koke. Diego Costa! And a headed goal it is! Right on cue!
Well, quite a lot of the time you need good movement to get away from your marker, but you also need brilliant delivery. And this is as good as it gets. What a header.
Well, the goal again, albeit from a different angle. As they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Poulain. Marvellous Nakamba. Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. Beautifully timed. Trailing as they are, what will be the thinking in the camp as you see it, Lee?
Well, Atletico find themselves still very much in this game. Such fine margins in there between success and failure. They need to stick to the game plan and just try and force the game a little bit in the second half.
He just keeps going, no let-up. It's there for him. Routine for Oblak. Given away by Atletico. Limbomb. Coles. Still alive. Remarkable save. Yes, again. Inspirational. He had the sixth sense to know what to do and win it back. Well, he was just a fraction offside then.
That's all he needs to be, a fraction, and it was so close.
This is Diego Costa. And given away by Atletico. Here's Stefano Densville. It's with Nakamba. In possession, Fossen. Wesley. The tackle crisp and accurate, and that is offside. Well, can he make this move count? Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper, and offside it is. With Rodri. Rude former. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Limbomb has it. And they continue to advance, and a lot of options here. Well, the clearance half-hearted. An authoritative challenge. Powerful enough, but not precise enough.
No, not accurate enough at all. He had other options on as well.
Limpombe has it. Former carrying a genuine threat here. Wesley! And the ball is in the net. And that is not going to count. The decision is offside, Lee.
Well, it's a good decision from the assistant referee. Spot on there.
Juan Fran. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Van Aken. Playing with purpose and control. Great save following the close-range effort.
Look how close he gets to the goalkeeper. It's a really, really good save in the end.
They've elected to go for the short corner. Cutting the ball back. Let's see what he has in store for them. It's going to be an Atletico throw-in. Rodri. Beautifully timed. He has plenty of support. Former. Coles. Theme emerging of wasted possession. Former. Ruud Former. Densville. It's with Nakamba. Well, he's given it away. And there's the feed into the box. And cleared away. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Mitrovic. Poulain. Plenty of running room in the wide position. It's with Nakamba. They've given it away. Koke. Lamar. Their possession game just not working properly today. Griezmann. Rodri. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Now Griezmann. Koke. And here now is Diego Costa. Clattered away. Wesley. An abundance of space. Coles. Another wonderful save to add to his portfolio. Coles. Is he going to punish them here? Koke. Wasteful again in possession. Now he must favour the cross. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Wesley. Marvellous Nakamba. Now, what can he do here? Now, this is far from over. We're going to have 5 minutes of stoppage time. And given away by Atletico. This attack looks highly promising. And crossed in there. And a goal it is! They lead by 2 now. Fully deserved.
Well, we're going to see the replay here. You can't head the ball in the net if you don't get any crosses in. The crosses are coming in thick and fast, and that was a beauty. That made the goal.
Let's have another view of that goal. It's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Now Griezmann. Koke with it. Prepared to take on the shot. He's likely asking himself, why did I shoot from so far out?
Well, he's not the only one. I'm asking him, and all his teammates are too.
Ruud Vormer. Koke. And here's Griezmann. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back, if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
Yellow Fossen. Vormer. Van Aken. He's going forward well here. Fine cross into the middle. And in it goes!
Well, you tell youngsters in that position just to hit the target. You can't score unless you do. And on this occasion he does, and he scores.
And the goal that was scored, well worth another look, Lee. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Griezmann. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
Half-time in the Champions League final. Well, we're not quite at the stage where we're tracking the record margin of victory in a major European final, but not far away, Lee.
Well, we were expecting a lot more, weren't we? A lot more competitive football. We haven't had that. Very, very one-sided. Now the coach, go into that dressing room and earn your money. Get your team back into this. Change something.
And passing with a velvet touch. Crossed into the penalty area. Into the second half then, in this battle for Champions League glory. Fine goalkeeping to push that away. He has time to play it over. Well, they were in a decent enough position, but nothing comes of it. Wasted possession again. Marvellous Nakamba. Well, let's see, does he mean business? Godin doing the thwarting. This is Diego Costa. Koke. Diego Costa. Griezmann. Well, that is not an example of how to chip accurately.
Well, sometimes, Derek, you can be too clever. And he was trying to be too clever there.
Van Aken now. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Oh, not a cross that will live long in the memory. Goal kick. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, I've got a word for that first half performance. Spectacular. He was absolutely brilliant. He's got his 2 goals. Let's see what he's got to offer in the second half.
Koke with it. Not too fussy in clearing his lines. Playing with purpose and control. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. And the danger cleared. Well, can he make this move count? And cleared away. Given away again. And scope for the cross. Targets available, cross comes in. And blocked by Godin. And scope for them to produce something exciting. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. He's been admonished by the referee. He's now got to walk something of a tightrope.
Yeah, he knows exactly where he stands. Look at the referee, how he's told him off there. No yellow card, but certainly knows what the referee's thinking.
And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot. Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Koke. This is Diego Costa. Lamar. Griezmann. Wesley. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And they deal with the threat this time. Marvellous Nakamba. It is a decent-looking attack here. And turned onto the woodwork. And a wonderful save.
All types of save keepers make, but that's really important. Look how close the striker gets.
Koke with it. This is Diego Costa. Unable to keep the ball that time. Densville. Limbombe has it. Limbombe. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And crossed in there. And the defender takes care of business. The ball with Van Aken. Carrying a genuine threat here. Delivered into the area here. It lacked conviction, that clearance. And maybe an opportunity for the opposition. Couldn't keep it. Here's Stefano Densville. Is he going to punish them here? Read it superbly to take back possession. No real conviction in the challenge. And it's gone in!
Here's the replay, and I can see why the keeper's a little frustrated. He thought he got enough on that to keep it out, but it's just come past him and he's unlucky, really.
There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Diego Costa. Koke with it. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
Van Aken now. And plenty of scope to be created in that wide position. And there's the feed into the box. And the defender finding a solution to the problem. Crossing opportunity. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. Corner given. Corner kick played over. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
And here's Lamar. A lot of momentum to this Atletico attack. And Atletico will get the throw in. And here's Lamar. Atletico have given it away. He's just a thorough reader of the game. And there we saw it. It is a fruitful forward run. No spillage from the goalkeeper. Routine. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Understandable that they might look for Koke to make an impact. Griezmann. Ball with Diaby. It's with Nakamba. I don't think too many players would have the overdrive to get to that one. Goalkeeper's ball. Wasted possession again. Oh, Hans van Aken. Splendid save from the keeper. Danger averted.
Yeah, he didn't have long to react to that, but you have to praise his reflexes there.
Cutting the ball back. Up the corner, right on the back of the last one. And a short corner is the preferred option here. A cross there that was decidedly ordinary. Now Griezmann. With Nakamba. Marvellous Nakamba. The ball with Van Aken. Limbombe has it. Opportunity knocks. And they've only gone and applied that finishing touch. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Diaby. An awful lot of green space to run into. Electing to cross into the centre. Not fantastic defending. Let's see if it... Oh dear, I think he's left his shooting boots behind in the dressing room.
Well, it was well worth the effort. Poor technique, really. Should do better than that.
Koke. Lamar. It's a chance for Diego Costa. Excellent goalkeeping following the chip.
Oh, he's read it brilliantly well. Really has. Knew what the player was going to do. Great save.
Quick thinking to dispossess his opponent. He has plenty of support. And the goalkeeper expertly anticipated that through ball. Former. Limbombe has it. Intelligent threaded pass here. Useful ball to the near post. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Panakan. Former. Jimenez with the block. The concession of a corner here. Still possibilities. Diaby. Is he going to punish them here? Delivered into the area here. And the ball is in the net.
Crowd have gone crazy, and quite rightly so. What a finish that is. Well, it's not a brilliant goal, but it's a goal. It's in the back of the net. Keeper couldn't do anything about it.
Sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest, but all credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. Now Correa. Diaby. Well, that's very smart defending, and now they have the ball again. Truly magnificent goalkeeping.
That's what he's paid for. Keep the ball out the net. No one does it better.
They've elected to go for the short corner. And there's the feed into the box. And he's headed it in!
Well, we're going to see that again, and let's see the cross again. It's absolutely brilliant. Good power on it. And then watch this headed goal.
A chance to revisit the goal. There has been a gulf in quality tonight, but you've really got to give them credit for the fact that they haven't let up at all. Now Correa. Dennis. And it's a quality pass. And a powerful effort, but just lacking accuracy.
Yeah, narrowly wide, Derek. Decent effort, he smashed it.
So 20 minutes to go. Koke with it. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Here's Stefano Densville. Densville. They've given it away. Rodri. Wonderful chip. Superb save.
Well, the keeper gambled coming off his line, but it paid off.
And here's Lamar. And he's done well to tip it over the bar. It's a corner. Corner kick from Koke. And you need your defender to take charge. Oh, with Diaby. Van Aken now. And he's broken free.